You see their name pop up on your phone. Your stomach tightens. You know what's coming. Drama, guilt trips, manipulation, or the same old complaints. And instead of replying, you just hit block, or delete, or mute, or walk away completely. And instantly you feel lighter, peaceful, almost guilty for how easy it was. Society says that's cold. Your family says you're too harsh. Your friends say you can't just cut people off like that. But here's what nobody tells you. You're not cold. You're not heartless. You're protecting something most people never learn to protect. Your peace. If you've ever cut someone off and felt relief instead of regret, this video is for you. Stay till the end, because the final reason will change how you see every relationship. Most people stay in toxic relationships way longer than they should. They absorb the drama. They fix other people's problems. They forgive over and over. Why? Because they were taught that cutting off equals failure, that love means enduring anything, that leaving makes you the bad guy. But your brain knows better. When someone consistently drains you, disrespects you, or manipulates you, your nervous system doesn't wait for permission. It flips into protection mode. Psychologist Stephen Porges calls this the polyvagal theory. Your nervous system has 3 states: social engagement, safe connection; fight or flight, defensive; shutdown, dorsal vagal, withdrawal to survive. When you've been hurt too many times, your brain skips fight or flight. It goes straight to shutdown. You pull back. You cut off. Not because you're mean, because your body is literally saving your life energy. This didn't start in adulthood. It started early. Maybe you grew up in a home where love was unpredictable, where closeness came with criticism, where you learned to read moods before you could read books. Psychologist Murray Bowen called this emotional cutoff. Children who experience emotional chaos learn the safest place is distance. So you adapted. You became the person who can spot toxicity from a mile away. The friend who only calls when they need something? You saw it by month 2. The family member who guilt trips? You felt the pattern years ago. The partner who love bombs then disappears? You recognized the cycle before it repeated. A 2023 study in Nature Neuroscience showed that people with early emotional stress develop heightened activity in threat detection brain regions. You're not paranoid. You're not too sensitive. You're processing social danger at a level most people never reach. Here's where most people get confused. They think cutting off equals building walls. But there's a huge difference. Walls are built from fear. They block everyone, good, bad, uncertain. They make you isolated. Boundaries are built from self-awareness. They let safe people in. They keep draining people out. They protect your peace without closing your heart. If cutting someone off brought you relief, that's not isolation. That's protection. If it brought you peace, that's not coldness. That's clarity. The Centers for Disease Control says prolonged isolation increases heart disease risk by 29%. But being surrounded by the wrong people can be just as deadly to your mental health. So the question isn't, should I cut people off? The question is, who deserves access to my energy? You don't cut people off randomly. You do it because you've become a master at pattern recognition. That friend who drains you every call, you spotted it early. That family member who turns every conversation into guilt, you learned their rhythm. This isn't cruelty, it's efficiency. Your brain has logged thousands of interactions. It knows exactly when someone is about to cost you more than they give. And when it says enough, you listen. Because you've learned the hard way. Hoping they'll change hurts more than letting go. The final truth: you're not running away from people. You're running toward yourself. You're not losing friends. You're gaining peace. You're not being difficult. You're being selective. And that's one of the quietest, strongest things a person can do. So if you've ever cut someone off and felt guilty, hear this clearly. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not heartless. You're not broken. You're just someone who finally learned that not everyone deserves a seat at your table. If this video felt like permission you didn't know you needed, drop a cage in the comments. Let me know you're protecting your peace. And tell me, who was the last person you cut off, and how much lighter do you feel now? I read every comment. Subscribe, plus turn on notifications. The next video might help you protect your energy even more. You're not cold, you're careful. And that's power.